So, in the series of antioxidants and free radicals, we were talking about the interaction between them and we are trying to know about the importance of these things. The first and foremost, which comes to our mind, is probably vitamin A, one of the very freely available and richly ensourced by the food what we eat. So, when we see about vitamin A, majority of you know what exactly it is used for and what exactly you consume or where it is available. So, I have a less job today, but more important is, as you know, less of vitamin A leads to night blindness, which technically we call it as xerophthalmia. Along with that, did you know that it was also important for iron metabolism and also measles, apart from the age related eyesight disorders? So, this is something which probably you might have not known. Also, you know, the sources of vitamin A is high in carrots. Along with that, green leafy vegetables and apricots also do the same job of giving you much of a carotenoids. So, as a matter of fact, you should be consuming somewhere close to 700 micrograms of vitamin A every day. So, these vitamin A is made up of something called as fat soluble retinoids, which comes into form. This is involved in growth of immune cells, or it helps in functioning of the immunity better, along with vision, and also helps in better communication between the cells and also its reproduction. So, apart from that, the very important thing which probably you didn't know and for which I guess you should subscribe to the channel is there are two types of it. One is preformed vitamin A, which is basically absorbed directly from the food which you eat. And the other one is provitamin A carotenoids, which is basically body tries to convert this carotenoid into its precursor for vitamin A. So carrots are basically provitamin A carotenoids, which is converted by the body to make sure that it can use this in form of vitamin A. So hope this was a new information at least for today. So apart from that, who are at the risk of deficiency? So infants, young children, and those who are actually having diarrhea, these young children who are having diarrhea, and also lactating women and people having or women having cystic fibrosis, basically at the risk of vitamin deficiency. So when we talk about these things, what happens if we eat a lot of vitamin A today? What can be the cause? It doesn't happen in 1 or 2 days. Let's say over a period of 1 week or 1 month, if you're having too much of vitamin A in your diet, then that can lead to increased intracranial pressure. So the pressure within your within the brain and your skull, the pressure can increase, and you can get periods of dizziness. You can have nausea, you can have skin irritation, and also joint pains. So generally, a consumption of these vitamin A tablets during your pregnancy, and which can be high, can lead to birth defects in children as well. So when we talk about these things, then we need to understand how exactly it gets absorbed in the body, because ultimately, whether you give to the body or not, the more important thing is how do you let that assimilate in your system. So as I said, it comes through the diet. So once the diet, you have, obviously the carrots get absorbed as beta carotene. Other foods get converted into retinyl esters. So these retinyl esters are something called as I said, previtamins. So they convert into retinol or vitamin A, and this retinol is then seen as retinal. So the amount of retinal in the body shows what exactly is happening in your system. So we say that retinal should be there for at least 700 mcg per day. So these help in converting of rhodopsin, which is used for your vision. So also this retinal can be converted into retinoic acid, and these have a responsive gene for more than 500 and above are used to communicate in its own cells. Apart from that, you have oxidized species or oxidized nature of retinoic acid is used in elimination. So it gets oxidized once it converts into retinoic acid, which is not absorbed in the body. So this is how the vitamin A is eliminated. So retinal esters is what gets storage in the body. So beta carotene generally is not stored in the body. So basically, beta carotene, which you get it through carrot, which has to be converted, is generally not stored. But the green leafy vegetables which you eat is stored in retinyl esters. So this is how it works. So does this have any medical interactions with other compounds? Definitely it has, especially when you are on some kind of medications for your weight loss, where adequate vitamin A are being absorbed. And also sometimes you can see that during psoriatic treatments and also during treatments for your skin diseases, they have some compounds which are retinoids in nature. So these retinoids and the internal retinoids can combine together and reducing, or it can also lead to hypervitaminosis in your body. So make sure that you eat adequate food and convert better into the system. So that is the reason why people always suggest to eat carrots, because it doesn't get stored in the body. So whatever carrot you eat, it either gets absorbed, the carotenes get absorbed, and the excess of carotenes which is there in the body can just move out of the system through the process of elimination. So a very simple one. So there is nothing much to talk about vitamin A. So like this, we'll try to cover more such vitamins and minerals in our coming series of talks. So a like to this video would be much appreciated. Along with that, if you could share with other people, more will come to know about what you know today. So if you have any personal queries, you can always write it down to dradityahandey@gmail.com. So hit the subscribe button and make sure to come on check out the next vitamins in the next week. So stay tuned to this channel. Thank you very much.